Here's a nice piece of shit.
I got some new games. Oh, what a glorious day. Oh, get new games. The kids show you can wait. Hey everybody, Jim here with another pickups video. I'm going to run through these pretty quick and then address a couple of things. So here we go. I got two games on 64. First up, I got this game here, Gasp. It's a fighting game on the N64. They didn't make a lot of fighting games for the N64, and for good reason. They're not any good. Just, I don't know, not the system for fighting games. Got a copy of Excitebike 64, boxed and complete. Pretty fun BMX, not BMX, what am I talking about? Motocross racing game. Not really a lot, I mean, aside from that, it's, why call it Excitebike 64? It has very little in common with the original. Alright, loose Famicom cards. Power Blazer by Taito, pretty fun game. Actually, it's really just a blatant Mega Man ripoff, except you throw a boomerang at people. It's pretty cool. I got a copy of Shinsenden. It's an RPG by Irem, and it's pretty much a Dragon Quest ripoff. Got a copy of Choplifter. This game's pretty fun. You blow up things on the ground and bases and stuff, and you rescue, I guess, POWs. Choplifter, really cool. You read this one, Hanjuku Hero. This is by Square, another one of Square's pre-Final Fantasy games, and it's pretty lame. Thankfully, Square made Final Fantasy, because I've played a handful of their other games before that, and they all pretty much suck. Boxing game, great boxing, Rush Up. It's a lot like Ring King, except you don't have that guy blowing you in the corner at the end of each round. And a copy of Image Fight, which is a top-down shoot-'em-up by Irem. Alright, two Nintendo games that are incredibly awesome. I was happy to get. First, on Famicom Disc, I got a complete copy of the first Legend of Zelda, which is awesome. I already had this one on cartridge, but it's nice to have it on disc, the system it was originally released on. And I got a boxed and complete copy of Fire Emblem, which is, yay, Nintendo's kick-ass line of RPGs, series of RPGs, whatever. Two games for Neo Geo CD. Power Spikes 2, just a what have you volleyball game. You can do a women's circuit, men's circuit, or like a robot circuit, which is pretty cool, I guess. And a copy of Puzzle Bobble, which is no real explanation needed. Puzzle Bobble, always really fun puzzle games. I'm actually considering going for a complete Neo Geo CD collection, just because it's not that big of a library of games. I'm already at like 50 something, maybe like 56 games for it, so it seems plausible. Got a handful of loose Super Famicom cards here. Got a copy of The Fireman. This is a very fun game where you're putting out fires and rescuing people. Super Fire Pro Wrestling X. Super Fire Pro Wrestling 2. Let me read this one. Cho Senshi Tokyo Dome. Fantastic story. It's another wrestling game. And then two fantasy games by Capcom. First I got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons in the Eye of the Beholder. I was thinking this was going to be one of those D&D beat-em-ups they put out. It's not. It's just a POV dungeon crawler, which aren't really my favorite types of games. And this one, Knights of the Round. I've been wanting this one for a while, so I found it for, I think, a few bucks. Really fun fantasy beat-em-up by Capcom. Two boxed Super Famicom games. First, Captain Tsubasa 3. Soccer game, plays just like all the other Captain Tsubasas. And a copy of World Heroes on the Super Famicom, which is actually published by Sunsoft. over here. I recently did a review of World Heroes on Neo Geo CD, so you should know how much I like that game. And since recently buying a Wii, like the first time ever, I don't know why I neglected the Wii for all those years. I'm actually really enjoying it. So I bought a nice little stack of Wii games that I've been having a lot of fun with. Super Mario Galaxy, which I actually played for the first time upon buying it, and this game is really good. So as soon as I finish it, I'm going to get Mario Galaxy 2. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, also a really fun game. Fortune Street is pretty cool, just like a board game where you're buying up properties and the taking and giving money, blah 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 blah. But it's a Dragon Quest Mario Brothers crossover board game, party game type deal. So it's pretty fun. I'm actually having fun with it. Donkey Kong Country Returns. This game is amazing. I really am enjoying it. It's very difficult, but it's extremely fun, and the music is just amazing. It's all remixed Donkey Kong Country music, which that's some of the best music in gaming history, in my personal opinion. So I'm loving Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I got a copy of Sonic Colors, which is also really good. It's what I want in a Sonic game. You just play a Sonic. You just play a Sonic running through the levels as fast as you can, and that's all I want from a Sonic game. So thankfully with games like this and Sonic Generations, we're finally getting that. So good Sonic games now. Alright, so those are all the pickups. Not as much as I normally have, and you probably notice I'm doing this video a little differently from the way I normally do a pickups video. That's because this one isn't so much about the pickups. I just wanted to announce a couple of things. One, after getting over 1,000 subscribers, like a long time ago, like a year ago, I said if I ever got over 1,000 that I would do a contest, and I'm going to. So probably within the next 3 or 4 days at max, within the next week, I'm going to be announcing a contest. So I guess everybody look forward to that. You're going to have your chance to win some import systems and games. I'm going to be giving away 3 systems, each one with a game. So if you're interested in all and getting some free imported games, look forward to that contest, which should be coming within the next week. Also with the pickups vids, stuff like that, probably not gonna see as much of that anymore. At max, I'll do probably a pickups vid like once a month, maybe. That's kind of like my goal, cut it down to monthly, because pickups vids, they're cool when, you know, if you really, it's just something to have going on in the background a lot usually. If you just want to, like, you know, see some games for whatever reason. But really, a lot of times pickups vids are just like filler. It's filler videos. And for the most part on my channel, I feel like that's what they've been. Like if I can't get out and film some hard offs or film in the city or something like that, which I really think is the biggest draw of my channel, is just out and about vids at arcades and hard offs and other various places around the city. When that can't be accomplished, well, there's always pickups vids. That's how I've always looked at them. So pickups vids monthly, I guess. I'm probably going to focus more on reviews. I'm trying to perfect my style of reviewing. So if you're watching this and you haven't seen, I recently did like 4 reviews and they're all up right now, so I'm going to post links to those videos in the description. So, because it's weird, like when I put up a pickups video, it gets hundreds of views like right away. But then if I put like a lot of effort into like a review, writing it and then recording all the game footage and then recording the voiceover and stuff like that, those get relatively few views when compared to just like a pickups video or something. So I don't know why that is. So I'm going to post links in the description, and please and thank you, leave me some feedback on the reviews. My last review was of a PC Engine game. I actually have scheduled all the games, at least for the time being, that I want to review. And on one of my reviews, somebody posted in the comments, they just said, could please review some more PC Engine games. And when I looked at the list of games I have coming up, there were no PC Engine games on it. So I was like, well, this must be rectified. So I just went, looked at my PC Engine collection, picked out Download 2 because I thought it was a really cool game and it would be an interesting review. So yeah, leave some feedback. If the style, the way I'm doing the reviews is good, let me know. If it's bad, if you see something that you think could be changed, let me know. And if there are games that you would like to see reviewed, let me know. I'm very open to feedback in that regard. I think really that's all I have to say. Gonna shift away from pickups vids and stuff like that, focus a lot more on reviews, and then hopefully a lot more on getting out and about. That's a lot harder. The arcade, I would have already had another arcade tour video up, but I was stopped from filming at the arcade I wanted to film in. So that's why those can be so infrequent. I know they're like my most popular videos, but they're so infrequent because it's just hard to find arcades that will let you film in them. So shifting away from pickups vids and stuff like that, focusing a lot more on reviews and anything else. But pickups vids is going to be like the least of my concerns going forward. And within the next week, there's going to be a contest, so just look out for those things. As always, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please do. I'm gonna do my very best to put up some great content for you guys. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Yeah.